What is going on, everybody? This is Dave and welcome back today to a brand new series on the channel. Today, as you can see, we're going to be starting a brand new save in Germany with 1860 Munich, or of course as they're known in Germany, I think it's 860 München. Let me check if that's right. 1860 München. Now, I used to do German at like GCSE level, so some pronunciations will be okay, some will, well, most will probably be very, very poor, so I do apologise for that as well. We're going to be starting off with 1860 Munich, we'll call them, in the Zwei Bundesliga, which is the second German division. Very kind of, I'd probably say, I may be totally wrong, I'd probably say a lot of the players are higher League One to lower to mid-championship level players if we're comparing it to England. But as you can see, yeah, on the league table, just on the left, there's some huge clubs in there. Hanover, Stuttgart, there's probably others as well. That, you know, there's massive teams in there. With the kind of Rotherham / Southampton save, I was going to carry on that as Rotherham manager, but I just thought, you know, we'll have a fresh start. I'll probably go and stream that save along the line somewhere. But we're going to be starting afresh today. Obviously, the whole kind of objective of this save is long-term to become the biggest club in Munich. Of course, you've got Bayern, who are the giants, have been giants of Germany for years, probably, well, decades almost now. And our job really, whether it will take 5 or 6 seasons, whether it will take 10 or 11, whether it will take up to 20 or whatever, is to become the biggest team in Germany. But, of course, along the way, we're going to have some, you know, decisions to make. It's going to be difficult. You know, first job really is to get out of the Zwei Bundesliga. So let's get on with it. Of course, long term, we want to be the best team in the world. That's every team you manage on the game. That's what you want to do. But yeah, hopefully today we can carry on this save. Start this save and do well. First things first. Finances a little bit restricted. As you can see, the original budget was £101,000. Wage budget isn't too bad, to be fair. It's about 225 grand. We're spending about 220. There's a little bit money left there. So let's start off with the players I've brought in. Now we've got one player who I think will join. We had a deal agreed with him, but I had to cancel it, so we offered it again. A guy called Sinan Keskin. So we'll probably be seeing him on the series at some point. He used to play for Ajax, got a few appearances for young Ajax, but I think he'll walk into our team, to be fair. A young lad, 21 years of age. He can play central or attacking midfield. And yeah, it just looks good dribbling. He looks really good. First touch, passing. It's all there. And all, you know, the start of a really decent player for us. We brought in 2 players though. Abonima, I think that is. On a free. He's going to sit in the reserves or the second team. I think there's a little bit of potential there. You know, we got him on a free. There's room for profit there. No doubt about it. And the other one's quite a big one. Centre half. You guys, if you play FIFA or, you know, you follow German football, you'll know this guy. Felipe Santana used to be an absolute tank back on the old Ultimate Team days. A very, very quick centre half. But for this level of football, I think it's a really good signing. Okay, he's 30, but there's still a couple of years left in him. Played almost 100 games for Dortmund. Schalke, he had a little spell at as well. But if you look at his physicals, you know, they speak for themselves really. Jumping reach of 17, pace of 17, strength of 14. With that pace as well, it allows us to maybe, it gives us the opportunity to possibly, get my words out, possibly play free at the back as well. Heading, marking, tackling, all very, very good for this level of football. I did try and sign him in England before. I think it's very hard to get him as a work permit in England at the start of the game, but very good signing if you need a centre half. A couple of players left: Moritz Henrich, Nico Karger, and Florian Pieper. They all left on loan. And of course, as the series goes on, we'll get to know all of the players. I mean, when I started Rotherham, I didn't really know many of the players, but, you know, as the series went on, we built our own team, got to know the players a little bit more. One player that left because we were struggling for finances a little bit was Kai Bülow, or Bülow, sorry, get my German pronunciation right. He was 30 years of age. I thought we need a little bit of money. His position's a little bit stacked at the moment. Physically not, well, strength and stamina is brilliant, but he's not that quick. yeah, we cashed in on him, got a little bit of money for him. He went to Turkey in the end. He's been at Munich for quite a while now, but it allows us to get the Sinan Keskin in as well. Now it's going to be a very, very warm game. Our first game of the season, we're playing Greuther Thirth in the league. I'm going to introduce you to the team a little bit. If I just clear that up, we'll go on to general info. We'll start off with the positions. We've got 3 goalkeepers, all very decent level. Jan Zimmerman, Vitas Aisha, and Stefan Ortega. All pretty decent level of goalkeepers. I'm not 100% sure who to play out of them. Possibly Ortega, a little bit younger, got a bit more potential there as well if he gets game time. We've also got the Kosovo captain, Fanol Perdidaj. Yeah, pretty decent defensive midfielder. Marking, passing, all pretty decent. Strength, stamina, all there as well. Milos Dejinek, I think is he Australian? Yeah, Australian guy. Got a couple of caps for them. He's out with a pulled hammy for 2 to 3 weeks. But other than that, we've got Rodney, who I need to take off the transfer list now, I feel. We only kind of transfer listed him to get a little bit of money in. But again, he's quite a quick customer, which with Felipe Santana, the 2 Brazilians at centre-half, that could work really, really well. Again, heading, strong guy. He could be a key part of our season as well. Obviously, Santana, we've been through. We've got Jan Morisberger, Sebastian Bonish, who's probably one of the better players in the team. He'll play left back, I'd assume, as a fullback. Long throws, they're always handy, but pace, very quick fullback as well. We've got Filip Stokovic, who's a fullback as well. Maximilian Vitek, who's suspended for this game, but he can play left back as well. Trying to see if there's any players that you guys may know of. I mean, Stefan, I think it's Anya. He's arguably the best player in the team. Plays on the wing. Very good stats. Decent dribbling, but good at heading, really. He's 6'1", big guy. And got a little bit of pace there as well. So that could help us a lot with his height there. Of course, you'd actually know Ivica Olic as well. Played way over 100 games for Croatia. Just 20 goals, though, in 104 games. But as a striker, still at 36, he's got very, very good physicals for that age. 20 aggression, 20 determination, 20 work rate. This guy's not going to give up, with decent stamina as well. He's going to be a tank for us this season. Hopefully see him maybe grab over 15 goals this season. We've got Stefan Mugosa, Sasha Mulders as well. So yeah, we've got a decent team, a little bit a decent skeleton to work with there. But yeah, if you guys don't know much about this team anyway, I actually ground share with Bayern Munich, so their stadium, wherever it may be, facilities will be best, is actually the Allianz Arena. So where does it say? I mean, it doesn't even say the name of the stadium, does it? But yeah, 75,000 capacity, 61,000 seater, obviously owned by Bayern. But yeah, the Allianz Arena is our stadium, which is brilliant. So estimated value of the club 18 million. Hopefully we'll hit that up a little bit more. Just a brilliant, decent club. I mean, the one thing about Germany that I didn't really notice before is they actually have an election. So the chances, maybe that counts as like a takeover as such. The chances of you getting sacked after each election, there's a chance there, even if you're doing quite well. Because there was an election right at the start of when I started going through the transfer window. And I got an accomplishment and a Steam achievement, that takeover survival or something like that. So when it changes presidency, they could actually sack you, the new president, if they wanted. But luckily, this guy's given us a chance before we even started. So yeah, we're predicted to finish 5th in the league. When I first started, I think it was like 10th or 11th before we started the game. But maybe with the transfers that we've made and other clubs have made, then they've pushed us up a little bit. But obviously, hopefully, we can do better than, or go higher than what is expected, and possibly finish 3rd. I think that's a playoff spot, and then 2nd and 1st. So hopefully we'll do that. But let's stop talking. Let's jump into the game and see how well we can do with this team. We normally start off well with teams. Hopefully I haven't jinxed it. But let's jump into this match and see how well we can get on. So here we go for the first game of the series. Hopefully we'll get 3 points today. Now, Firth are starting with a 4-4-2 with Mielitz in goal, Grieselman at left back, Sama Gujanig at centre half with Neri at right back. They got Sorera Dokovic, Caliguri and is that Frels or Fries at right wing. And Zolj with Berisha up front. Now, they're missing Bolly, who's an absolute tank on this game. Very, very quick guy, so that is a huge let off for us. But we're going to be starting with a 4-4-1-1. Aisha in goal. Burnish, Marsberger, and Felipe Santana. With Stokovic at the back. Victor Andrade will start on the left-hand side with Enya at the right-hand side. Lindl and Adlung in the middle. With Levent, well, let's just call him Levent, attacking midfield. With Ivica Olic going to start as a poacher. He prefers defensive forward, but I feel that I just want him further up the pitch a little bit more. I don't want to just have, you know, 2 centre forwards. I want a striker. I want someone that's going to be on the last man. So we're going to go assertively, go and have some fun tonight. Let's see what they can do. Hopefully we'll go and grab a win. Now I'm going to actually try. For some reason it's on 3D. There we go. 2D camera. We're going to try this out. Not the 2D classic, just the 2D. So we're in the black and they're in the white, and we're going to be kicking towards the right for this first half, and hopefully we'll get off to a very, very good start as manager. It's the first time I've managed in Germany. I've never done it before, and really it's the first time I've managed in a major country on YouTube as well, outside of England. Now we managed in Holland, but probably no disrespect to the Dutch league, it's probably not a major country as such with footballing giants at the moment. So yeah, Germany is probably the first time that we've managed outside of England in a major footballing country. So they've passed it back to their keeper here. They're playing it around the back. Long ball forward. Marsberger headed it. Now our defensive line's a little bit high, but Berisha will pick it up here towards the goal for the home side. And he took a shot way, way wide. And that is nothing to worry about for us at the moment. Coming up to 20 minutes gone. Game's a little bit even and quiet at the moment. Militz on the ball for the home side. Grieselman to Dokovic. Now Stokovic has won. We've got some really decent players. There's some good teams in this league as well, which we'll go through after the game. We'll go through the teams a bit more. Stuttgart probably expected to walk the league, to be fair. And I know I said that, you know, maybe the standard of this league player wise is maybe lower league or higher League One, lower Championship. I mean, there's a couple of teams like Stuttgart, and there's some players that, you know, that we've got as well, which will probably play for, well, could probably play for top Championship teams as well. So here's Sorrera, and he had another shot on goal from range, with the home side knocking on the door. At the moment, we're yet to have a shot on target. We've only had 2 shots. Let's see what we can do here. Great ball to Anya. Hopefully he passes across. What a save from the goalkeeper. It was Ivica Olic, the big man, up top. I don't know how he didn't put that one away, but what an opportunity, and that's the first clear-cut chance of the game to us. Adlung with his corner in, cleared away again. Olic will come and collect it. But hopefully, you know, that high determination he's got, that 20 determination, he won't give up too easily. Hopefully we'll get another one of those chances. Here he is again, Olic. Great ball through, and there's the opening goal of the series. Sebastian Burnish, I think that's his name, I hope so, or Bornish, has given us the lead. And it was Ivica Olic on the ball there. He's played it through beautifully, and there he just slotted it home past the goalkeeper. And we are 1-0 up here within the first half hour of the game. Perfect start for us here. In Germany, now it's something a little bit different, and hopefully we'll go on to enjoy it. Already, half-time, 1-0 up. Perfect start. Olic made up for that error of missing that absolute sitter with the assist. And it was the left-back bursting forward that tapped it home. Beautiful goal, and very, very good now. Got to guard against complacency. Don't think the job is done. It's a good team talk from us there, which is true, because the home side had a host of good chances in the first half. We did restrict them to maybe shooting a little bit more from range, but so far so good. With half an hour to go here, they've taken the free kick quickly. Now we've got a little bit of room to run into. Our right winger Enya picks up the ball here. Lindl into Adlung. Chance again for us here. Don't shoot. Go on. He shot and he hit the woodwork, actually. A couple more steps and we're knocking on the door for a second. Brilliant effort on goal. Now we've got a throw in a good area too. Wasn't the best. Cleared away now to Berisha. Now will they catch us on the breakaway? Zolj, bit of room in the middle for their play. Now Felipe Santana comes across with a quality tackle and clearance. Big ball up. The 2D classic. The ball bouncing up and everything's crazy. Here's Grieselman though. The home side looking for an equaliser, and they've got it. He's onside. It's Caladneri with his first goal on his debut for Firth. I don't quite know. We just fell asleep, really. They've come into the game a lot more now. It was great, quick football. Dokovic had a shot on goal. I think it took a deflection. And there is just there. 2 or 3 yards out to tap it in. You can't miss that, really, an open goal. So we're going to make, after this chance, we'll make a couple of changes. Here's Andrade. Hopefully we'll go and grab another goal. Ball forward. Headed back up. Can he pass it across? He goes to the goal himself and he's deflected it in. It's a Sama own goal, but we've regained the lead here with 68 minutes gone. It was cleared up. Andrade did really well to win the header. And it was a shot. I think it was going wide, to be fair. I was going to see if it was maybe going in far post anyway. But yeah, Sama deflects off him and goes in. So we're going to make a couple of changes now. See, with Olic's stamina, he's by far, arguably, other than the right back Stokovic, got the best stamina, even with his sharpness not 100%. So when his sharpness is back up there, I think he'll do all right. So Michael Lindell, we're going to bring him off for the Kosovan. Fanol Piedidaj. We'll say it like that. Yeah, we're going to drop him a lot deeper as a ball-winning midfielder. And then we're going to give a chance to... let's have a look. We'll stick Mugos as an attacking midfielder for Levin, who's played alright. We'll play him as a shallow striker just in behind Olic, who we will play a little bit deeper now as a defensive forward. Now we've done that as a support. And then we'll bring on... We'll keep it as that. We'll keep it as that for the time being. And we'll make another change shortly after. But we've still got a 2-1 lead here. We're going to drop from standard to counter. And we're just going to calmly tell them to concentrate. With 13 minutes to go here. Berisha on the ball into Serdar Dursan. Dokovic into Berisha. And there's a chance and they've scored straight away. And it's Serdar Dursan. As we switch to counter, and it's 2-2 now in this game with about 13 minutes to go. So we're going to drop back up, go back up to standard. I don't want to sit back too much if they're going to come at us like that. And Olic hasn't been brilliant. We're going to bring on Sasha Mulders as a, we'll go on. We'll keep him as a target man. We'll see what he can do. Instructions then. Let's pump it into the box. We've scored. Oh man, I missed it. It's Burnish getting the fullback. But I apologise for that, guys. Messing around with the instructions. Adlung with Santana with that big header across. They were queuing up. Great finish, though, again from the left back. It's 3-2. Get in. 17 shots on goal from us today. Let's just shut up shop now. Let's close this game down. 3 added minutes. There's about 28 seconds to go. Corner came in. Mielitz, the goalkeeper for the home side, collects it. Will they go and grab a late equaliser, or will we... 10 seconds to go. Will we hold on? No, there's a chance and they've scored. No way. Literally probably the last kick of the game. As Serrero with the ball, it took a deflection, a wicked deflection, and Berisha's there to tap it home. Literally with a second to go. If they put that wide, it would have been full time. Unbelievable. Will we see another chance, or was that going to be the full-time whistle? There it is. I can't believe it. But that is very, very promising. We were unlucky there. Very, very unlucky. Not to hold on to grab that thing, but grab the victory. But there's been a couple of draws at the moment with second. I'm sure we'll drop down the table a little bit once other results come in. But it's a 3-3 draw on the opening day. What a way to start off the series. Very, very unfortunate not to grab all 3 points away from home. But... very, very good platform to work off. Now, I said I'd quickly look at the league. I mean, the season preview. Obviously, we were 5th. Stuttgart and Hanover, the 2 big favourites to go up. You got Nuremberg as well with Kaiserslautern, and then there's us. So there's a couple of things there. Now, the team we just played, they were favourites to finish 10th, so they're like a mid-table team. So it's a bit annoying, to say the least, but our left back popping up with 2 goals, especially with his 6 finishing. Some of them finishes were quality, which is crazy to think. And it's not like his long shots are quality either, they're only 10. So it's good. Yeah, promising. Maybe you just got to look at that defence a little bit to concede 3 goals. I mean, a couple of them, with the deflections and so on were quite unlucky. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm very happy with how that opening day has gone. But hopefully, guys, you can come back and join me sometime in the future. We're going to come back, and I reckon, should come back for the game against St. Pauli. Now, St. Pauli were actually one of the teams I considered managing on FM, but we went with 1860 Munich in the end. So we're going to come back for this game at the Allianz Arena, the first home game we'll see on the series. But in the meantime, we're going to be playing Eintracht Braunschweig in the league. We've got Kaiserslautern, which will be a tough game in the league as well. Then we're playing them in the DFB Pokal, which is, I think, is like the FA Cup almost in Germany. We play SV Sandhausen, and then we'll come and play FC St. Pauli. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video today. Smash a like if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. Hopefully we can enjoy this series together. Until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your days, and I'll see you all very soon.